Queenzflip
All right.
is going at it with Ish.
Yeah, you
on
want
the
to
Joe
talk about
Budden podcast.
Ooh.
See,
Why is Joe always in the middle of this? Huh? Why is he always in the middle of the mess?
I have no idea. See, the thing is, Cloud Babies, Elevation Nation, for you guys that's not keeping up.
Yeah. If you're
Queenzflip is the new addition to the Joe podcast.
Right.
Joe Budden now have 6 hosts in this podcast.
Oh, my God. Because he's running out of things to say.
No, he have good topic, but after Rory and Mal, his views definitely went down. He even admitted that. You know what I mean? And he had the nerve to say when Queenzflip came in, he told Ish and Ice, like, yo, they brought up the views. Queenzflip brought up the views.
And I don't feel threatened. Like, I ain't really that type of dude. Like, you know what I mean? I don't be on no jealousy. I want everybody to be dope. So, you know, if they dope in their own regard, I look at that as a blessing. You know what I'm saying? More so than something to be mad. Never met Flip before. That day that Flip came on the podcast, that was the first time I ever met him. And I think we had decent chemistry for me never even meeting the dude.
He's been known to fly off the handle. That's his MO.
Well, that's his niche.
MO. That's his MO. He rips off his shirt and goes ham like he's trying to start a fire, right? And it works. People, you can't help but watch this mess take fold when he goes off. And it's funny, I think even when I think Nori had something to say about him. It was like they were doing an interview and he was like, where's that energy? He's like, I'm about to pour a champagne on you or something like that. He's just like going off like, oh, I need that energy from you. That's what you're known for, right? So drama and being outlandish is part of Queenzflip.
That's his model.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not, Joe Budden's just trying to get him to react. He's trying to get him to do his thing in that respect. Joe Budden knows what's up. They want views. Right?
Do you think that's gonna last though? Do you think the podcast is gonna last with him on there with Ice,
especially
and
Ish? Because the problem with Ish, because I know that Queenzflip came out and did an apology video on YouTube, right, talking about this is their beef that comes from the Joe Budden podcast.
When I'm reading the comments, I feel like that my message got misinterpreted because I had to hit up Ish and call him. I called Ish and I'm like, I had to apologize. Like, if you felt that I was saying that you're not pro-black because you have a white significant other, that's wrong. I had to apologize to my brother because somebody on Twitter said, yo, Flip, isn't your wife Indian? Yes. Isn't your daughter light-skinned with long hair? Yes.
He was just digging for things to say to be inflammatory.
Yeah.
And chose one of those and now has to backpedal because it's a fact.
This is the second time they've done that on the Joe Budden podcast, by the way, backpedaling.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Like,
I don't see it last.
Right. Yeah. If there's going to be, look, things like this, you know what? I liken it to the no jumper stuff as well. As much as that being successful, you have to keep swapping these people in and out of that show. You can't have them consistently sit at each other and talk shit to each other over and over and over again. It's not going to work.
I agree, but there's certain subjects like sometimes, but some of the hosts will be too mellow or don't want to talk about it. And then where now you just introduce a host that's down to create controversy just to pop off.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Joe brought him on the podcast to get views because his views was down.
It's good views. You know what? If Joe Budden's intention was to come on and bring them on for that purpose, it's working. So look at this. You know what I mean? We're talking about it right now.
Queenzflip is uncontrollable. So if him and Joe go at it really, really bad, where it's like the business is down, he's going to affect Joe Budden's podcast.
Joe's going to get rid of him.
Majorly.
He's going to get rid of him after that as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If once that talk of like, okay, I don't think we should do business again.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a wrap because he's going to go spill it all.
That's the problem with that kind of model. We're talking about that's Queenzflip's his thing. It's not going to be conducive to be in a business environment with others constantly.